Well, good morning, everybody. Good morning from Dove Creek, Colorado. I stayed at this little little cozy hotel last night called the Dove Creek Inn. Pretty nice little place. Only paid like $82. Can't beat that. You know, it's an older rooms. I guess they're starting to renovate it here, but it was nice. It was nice and clean blankets, nice hot shower, air conditioning, heater, no bugs, really clean. So that's a plus right there. That to me is worth a lot more than a fancy expensive room, you know what I mean? But so yeah, just checking out and gonna make my way up towards Salt Lake. Be probably a short day today, like 300 and some miles, and then every day after that about the same. So I'll see you here in a little bit when I get to the arches. Oh yeah, you can see right here where they're starting to make an RV park. It's going to be like a small RV park and have like pavilions and barbecue grills and stuff. They build onto that building and like build an awning, and so that's a nice little place. So alright, Dove Creek Inn. So if you're ever through Dove Creek, Colorado, it's the southwest tip of Colorado, right before you get to Monticello, Utah, you know, port of entry, whatever. Yeah, it's not too far from that. It's north of Cortez. So yeah, just stop on by. See you in a little. Scenery puts me in a good mood this morning. Just left Dove Creek, Colorado. Cruising up 491. Got a beautiful view of the mountains in the background. Nice cool air. Got the window down. Well, I don't have the window down now because it'd be too windy, too noisy, right? But just cruising. Pretty nice. We're getting to see some even more scenic stuff here in a little bit. All right, just stopped here south of Moab, before Moab, here at a place called Wilson's Arch. I've always wanted to stop here. It's either been too busy with RVs and people or didn't have enough time, you know. But I got time, so this is great. It's a beautiful place. I don't know, I kind of woke up in a good mood, you know. I left the motel, started cruising towards Utah, Monticello, looking at the beautiful scenery in the mountains. It just kind of puts you in a good mood, you know. The west side of the country's always put me in a good mood. It's always been my favorite place, you know. How many times are you going to say, you know, you know, you know, you know? If you know, you know, right? But you're being attacked by a bee or something. Damn. Anyways, yeah, pretty cool. It's beautiful. It's called Wilson's Arch. Whew. Trying little by little. It doesn't look like I've made it up that far, but I have. It's a lot steeper than it looks, folks. Look at this. It's beautiful. Oh damn, I'm pretty close, aren't I? This kind of looks like a little cave. Oh, that's cool. Not really a cave. Thought it was, maybe. That would have been cool. Could have hiked in there a little bit. Yeah. A lot more people stopping now. All right, just came up this. It's gonna go that way, but it kind of drops off right there. We can either go down this way and then up here, or climb up through these rocks and get up there. Wow. Imagine how this place was before all this man-made stuff was here. Yeah. God, you can barely see the Uhaul, right? That's cool. I'm trying to zoom back out here. Cool. Wow. All right, I had to take a breather. Man, wish I was still young and in shape. People run right past me like I'm nothing. But yeah, folks, like I said, this is just south of Moab, about 25 miles, I think, south of Moab. And there's a pull-off spot on both sides of the road, US 491. It's beautiful out here. If you ever get a chance to come out here, I'd recommend it. Maybe like off season when there's not so many tourists, right? Not like when it's snowing or something, but like now would be the perfect time. It's not hot out yet. It's nice and cool. When I got up this morning, it was like in the 50s. So that's the best time to come enjoy it. What up? All right, let's head to the top. I'm not in your way, am I? No, no. Okay. Here we are. Finally made it over the top. See what's over here. Wow, look at that. Whew. It's beautiful. Take a walk over here. Check out what we got. A lot of people carving stuff into the rock. There was a lot of people up here. I've been up here probably a good hour and a half. I just started talking with another guy. He's a truck driver, drives for Hummer. We've just been, before you know it's been an hour and a half, you know, sitting there talking. Which I feel bad because his GoPro went dead on him, so he couldn't get no videos really, but he forgot to turn it off, I think. But yeah, glad I came up here. So now I can at least say I've hiked to the top of this arch. Now I'm wore out. Now I'm gonna go see what there is to do in Moab. Maybe ride my bike, but I don't want to take too long. I've only got 200 and some miles up to Salt Lake City area. So, I mean, I still got all day, it don't matter, but I want to stop other places along the way, right? If I see something scenic I want to pull over at. But, yeah, this is it. Wow. Oh, I guess this is a trail going down too, isn't it? Well, it might be an easier trail. See what's over here. Looking for snakes. Oh, what's this? It's another spot that goes way back in there. Check this out. That's pretty cool, isn't it? All right, sorry about that. My battery died right when I came under this thing here. It's nice and shaded in here. This would be like a perfect place if you were like hiking through this country, you know, like way back in the day before all the man-made stuff. And it was hot, middle of the day, and you were lost or whatever. Come up under something like this. Nice and cool and shaded. Maybe make yourself a little hut down here, whatever, make something. Have like a little fire up under here, cook some food. That'd be pretty cool. I'm gonna walk around here. Doesn't look like we have a lot more left. This might be a little slippery. Man, look at this. Crap. Let me get turned around so I don't fall down. Man, look at that beautiful cliff. Just amazing. Was that another? I thought that was another thing up on the top. Damn, that's sand. That's sandy. That's the way I came up right here. That's not a bad way up though. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go down this way. All right, here we go. All right, I'll see you guys when I get down there. All right. Here we go. Almost down now. I figured coming down would be a lot easier. It was, but you think, okay, you're just coming down, no big deal, but you don't realize how many muscles you use just coming down too, because your feet are angled real steep going down. Boom, boom, boom. My knees are feeling it. That's all right. Okay. Here we go. Oh. All right, I made it back. Got the air conditioner cranked just to cool me down a little bit. Of course, I'm gonna roll the window down driving because it's not bad out. Just made back to the U-Haul. You see what we're gonna do, Moab. More out now. It's like my mind's young, but my body says no. Nobody, sorry. You thought you were gonna go do some bike riding, buddy. Too late. You overdid it. No, I'll still do something, but I'm feeling it. It's good exercise, right? All right, well, see you here in a little bit. Let's cruise north. Stopped here at the rest area south of Moab. It's not a very big rest area. It's a good spot to do maybe your 10-hour break or something, as long as you got food with you. Ain't nothing around here to eat, but you know, at least you got a restroom, quiet place. Very beautiful and very scenic. Check it out. One yelling behind me. If they're yelling at me. Alright, let's walk back here and check it out a little more. Well, I guess they have it all blocked off. I was going to walk back behind the rest area. There's a really cool area back there too. But as you can see, it's all blocked off. Made it into Moab, Utah. Coming into town right now. I pulled over for a second and a truck went flying by me. Brakes just a smoking, man. Woo! Burning his brakes up. I think that's him on the side of the road right now, maybe. Yep. What happens. Burned his brakes up. Ooh, it stinks. Yeah, Moab's beautiful though. They rent a lot of off-roading vehicles here. You can actually rent like stuff like that. Can-Am. Check that out right there. Could rent that and do a little off-roading. Alright, let's go see if we can find a spot somewhere. Well, update on this Moab situation. I really wanted to park downtown area close to there and ride my bicycle down through there, kind of check out the area. You know, I've never got to do that. I've always wanted to do that, but I pulled over on the side of the road, but someone told me I wasn't allowed to. Since I have a trailer, you're not allowed to park vehicles with trailers along the side of the main street or side streets. So they told me the best bet would be to get a motel room where I can park on the property, but I'm not going to get a hotel room just to ride my bicycle downtown. I'm going to make it up towards Salt Lake. So anyways, that's alright. We got to see the Wilson's Arch and some beautiful scenery, so let's head north and see what else we can see along the way. See you in a little bit. There's the entrance to Arches National Park. All them tourists. That's beautiful. Very beautiful. Drive up around that. I don't know if you can see the cars way up there on the cliffs. Like way up there, right there. Wonder how much that cost. Wow. Just hitting I-70 right here, as you can see. I was supposed to turn left there, but I seen these signs of like these aliens and stuff, and a little van painted like the Mystery Machine. I wanted to stop and kind of show you guys what it looked like. I didn't know this place was here, so we're gonna check this out. We'll walk around it and see what's here. A little small little place. I think just like jerky and stuff, but look here. The Mystery Machine. Scooby-Doo. Where are you? I used to love Scooby-Doo. That was my favorite cartoon. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? There he is, right there. Scooby-Doo and Shaggy. They're on a little mission to go find some Scooby snacks, which I think is legal in New Mexico. We all know what Scooby snacks was. That's what gave them the energy. Anyways. Pretty cool. I'll check it out. Remember that show? That cartoon, whatever. Like an adult cartoon. Look at all these stickers from over the years. Oh, of course. It's a Bucky sticker. World's largest slice of jerky. Never fresh, always fresh. Look at that. Never fresh, always frozen sandwiches. That's funny. Jerky, capital of the world. If you don't get that, it's because, you know, most people say, you know, always fresh, never frozen. That says never fresh, always frozen. Look, Jackass Joe's Roswell Abduction Museum. Super exotic jerky. Ooh, kangaroo jerky, alligator, camel, ostrich, duck, yak. Man, they got all sorts of jerky, don't they? Might have to walk in and check this place out, maybe. Let's go see. Oh, you got this van right here. All the aliens pointing me in, so.
Oh, thank you. Where you go?
It's pretty wicked, isn't it? Kind of reminds me of the Alien store in Armagosa Valley, Nevada. You've entered another dimension. It's pretty cool. See what they got back here. question is, do you believe? I do. Stopped here at a pull-off spot about 10 miles from I-15. There was a couple spots I wanted to stop on this road, but I kind of messed around a little longer than planned today. I planned on being in Salt Lake earlier, about 3 or 4 in the afternoon, you know, but it's already, sun's starting to go down a little bit, and just kind of want to make it up that way, right? I don't want to fall short. It's going to mess up the rest of my plan. But yeah, I mean, Utah is just beautiful, especially when you're going up I-15. You get the whole mountain range the whole time, man. It's just, I mean, it's so freaking beautiful. Very beautiful drive. Check it out. I keep hearing something rattling underneath the Uhaul, but I looked, felt around, I didn't feel nothing, so I don't know, man. Guess I'll just kind of keep an eye on it. Alright. Well, let's get moving and get this day over with. See you later in a little bit. Just stopped here at the Flying J on I-15 here. One thing I like about, well, mostly the Loves has it. A lot of the truck stops don't even have it, but I noticed they had long squeegees. Because this van here, when you use a regular car squeegee, you can't get all the bugs in the center because you can't reach it. So see, they got these large, long squeegees. That's what I like. Here at the old Flying J. Beautiful scenery, right? So yeah, just stopped here real quick. Gotta use the restroom. I'll keep on cruising. I ain't really know where to park here. So hey everybody. I just stopped for the night. Oh, this is KOA. What's up? Well, it's been a long night, long day. I didn't plan on driving. Well, my plans today was to do everything and be up around Salt Lake about 3 or 4 in the afternoon. Didn't quite, you know, it never works out how you plan it, right? Which is no big deal, but it's already what, almost 10 o'clock at night. I'm just checking into, I actually got a cabin here at a KOA north of Salt Lake City. It's a lot cheaper, you know. I mean, rooms were like 170, 80 a night, whatever. I got this standard cabin for $78. So you can't beat that, right? Or no, was it 82? Either 78 or 82, I can't remember. but I mean, it's not too bad. Just typical KOA. I'll check it out a little bit more in the morning. I guess they're supposed to have like pancakes and coffee from 8 to 10. I don't know. I'm going to find out about that, but here it is. Got your TV. Probably just some basic cable channels or whatever. That's fine. Of course, it comes with a heater and a fan if you need a fan. Most importantly, an AC. A little desk to eat at. A bed. You got to bring your own blankets and pillows. And of course, a bunk bed if you have kids. Now, they do have cabins that have restrooms in them. You know, a toilet, sink, shower. But those were ranging anywhere from $135 to $165, I think she said. And this one was only $70 some standard. It's pretty much the same thing, but just without the bathroom. So I'll just take the standard, you know what I mean? They have a public bathroom down here. It's open 24 hours a day. It's about I had to walk about, I don't know, it's about 5 or 10 minute walk from the front. Because the U-Haul won't fit back where I'm at. It's too long. It's 40 foot with the U-Haul and trailer. So it's not going to fit back here. So I had to park up front and then walk my stuff down here with a flashlight. But that's alright. It's cool. Peaceful and quiet. Smell a lot of campfires. There's still people outside cooking some food, hanging out. So that's pretty nice. I always like the KOA campground crowd, you know. Always really friendly people, nice people. So yeah. Wish I could have got here a little earlier today where I could have maybe rode my bike around or enjoyed it a little more, but it is what it is. Better than beats sleeping in the front seat of that U-Haul, right? Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and see you on the next video. See you tomorrow.